To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
G'day guys, Disney Dave coming at you from Down Under once again for your very first weekly Disney News Roundup. This week it's been a huge week for the Marvel community with lots of pieces of news trickling in from all over the place, literally all over the place, and that's why we're delivering a very special Marvel News Roundup this week. So why don't we start at the beginning? This week Marvel has begun screening the final cut of Captain America Civil War to fans and critics in America. The film's premiere was held in Hollywood and live streamed online. Reviews and reports have been overly positive, many applauding the film on being the best in the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet, and naming Black Panther and Spider-Man as the scene stealers. On Wednesday, Benedict Cumberbatch visited the Jimmy Kimmel Show to debut the world premiere of the Doctor Strange teaser trailer. The trailer was soon after posted online by the official Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel. Along with the trailer, Marvel also released the film's first two posters. Marvel's Doctor Strange hit cinemas this year in Australia on October 27, in the UK on October 28, and in the US on November 4th. In a feature for IO9, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige seemingly announced a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 for the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Phase 4. Feige said, "We're only working on what's been announced through the end of 2019, and it's still a big chessboard for 2020 and beyond, but certainly I would say Guardians 3 is up there." Also, speaking to the press on Civil War's press day, Feige seemed to show a growing interest in a Black Widow solo movie for Phase 4 of the cinematic universe. Feige said, "Yes, for sure. I think Widow at some point would be great. But when you start talking about things that are now 4 or 5 years away, sometimes we do that. But we're focused on the next 9 movies, which is a lot between now and 2019. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is currently filming and expected for a 2017 release in April or May, depending on your location. You can catch Black Widow in the upcoming Civil War." Speaking of character announcements, on press day, Civil War and upcoming Avengers Infinity War directors Joe and Anthony Russo were asked about what characters might be coming back to the universe for the Infinity War films and which ones they're most excited to be working with. The directors hinted at the involvement of both Chris Hemsworth's Thor and Chris Pratt's Star-Lord. Anthony Russo noted, "The movies are intended to be a culmination of everything that's happened before in the universe. Joe and I are both big fans of what James Gunn has done. Star-Lord is a fantastic character and Chris Pratt is an awesome performer, so you'd be very excited." With Joe adding, "I'm excited to work with Thor. They're doing some really interesting stuff with Ragnarok, and where he's going to be at the beginning of Infinity War is going to be a very interesting place, and I think very profound. I think he's going to have a real emotional motivation after that." And at the latest CinemaCon, speaking to Fandango, Samuel L. Jackson seemingly hinted at a return for his character Nick Fury in the Infinity Wars. Nick Fury will not appear in Civil War. The 2 Infinity War films are due out in 2018 and 2019. Also at CinemaCon, Sony Pictures head Tom Rothman and Marvel's own Peter Parker, Tom Holland, announced the title for the brand new Spider-Man reboot. The film will be produced in association with Marvel Studios and will be titled Spider-Man Homecoming. Rothman said on stage during the Sony presentation, "It's obviously a high school reference and shows Peter Parker's enduring conflict, saving the world and getting your homework done. It's also a little bit of a reference to Spider-Man's homecoming to the Marvel family." The title may also be a reference to the Spider-Man comic arc, which features appearances from both Iron Man and Captain America. We'll get our first look at Marvel's new Spider-Man in Civil War. Also in Spider-Man news, Michael Keaton, who played DC's Batman in both the 1989 Batman and its sequel Batman Returns, is rumoured to be in talks with Marvel and Sony to portray Homecoming's lead villain. While no villain has yet to be confirmed, some strong reports suggest Keaton will perhaps be playing Vulture or Kraven. And back in other Phase 3 casting news, Creed actress Tessa Thompson has been cast in Thor Ragnarok. Her character is yet to be formally announced, but Thompson is heavily rumoured to be portraying Asgardian Brunhilde, aka the Valkyrie. In the comics, Brunhilde is the leader of Asgard's Valkyrior, and has been a member of the Avengers as well as a mainstay of the Defenders. Thor Ragnarok is due out in 2017. And that brings us to the end of this week's weekly news roundup. I will see you throughout the week for my regular slew of video reviews and the like, and I will see you next Monday for another weekly news roundup. Until then, of course, please click subscribe, and if you wish, follow the Facebook page, and keep me enthused and excited to be making these videos and delivering the latest news and reviews to you guys out there. Okay guys, I will see you later and have a magical day.